Hello, I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And we are Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. Okay, so we've come up with a new video series. It's called We Need Help.
And the first topic will be buying an RV.
Okay, welcome back. If it's your first time here, thanks for coming. Usually what you'll see from us is downsizing. We currently live in Okinawa, Japan, and are downsizing our home. We're getting ready to retire and move back to the US in August and become full-time RVers. If you are returning, thanks for coming back.
Stay tuned to the end for information about our big purchase.
So we have two ideas. One is buying an RV prior to getting back, and the other one is waiting until we get back. Now, a little background. We have owned RVs before. We've had two RVs. We even lived in an RV for a few months before, full-timed in an RV for a couple of months. But that was before. But now that we live in Okinawa, it makes the buying process completely different. So we'd like help, or we need help, with figuring out how to navigate the problem of being overseas and needing to buy an RV. Okay, so what we're thinking is, if we buy one here, the pros are we can order it, and the factory is 8 to 10 weeks out, right?
Right.
So it takes 8 to 10 weeks for the factory to build it. We can get exactly what we want, and we can have it delivered about the same time that we get back to the US. Or we can wait until we get back there and go to shows and dealerships and things like that and actually look at the RV we want, and then decide if we want to purchase one from there.
So the pros about ordering are we will get to pick out exactly what we want, have it custom built for us, and we will be the only ones besides the factory workers setting foot inside of that RV. If we go to the US and go shop around at different RV lots or RV shows, who knows how many people have sat on the couches, you know, left their little greasy hands everywhere, done who knows what in the toilet. We just want to be the only ones in our RV, so that's one pro.
But the con of buying it here is we've never even been inside the model that we want. Now, we've done a bunch of research. We've watched all the YouTubes. We've researched all the model websites. We've looked at every website's different models and all that. We've gone all the way from bumper pull all the way around. The only ones that we knew when we sat down and started this journey was that we didn't want a drivable. So no Class A's, no Class C's, and no Class B's. It just doesn't seem to be a thing that we are interested in at this point.
In my Facebook group about the model that we want, there's a salesperson that has been recommended by a few people that has helped people order an RV. He goes around to the RV shows, and he also does, like we're trying to do, independent ordering. He's not affiliated with an RV dealer, so he can choose the best, or help us choose the best dealer in the area based on their service department and you know, how quickly we can get it.
So we're thinking of that as far as the ordering thing goes. So again, the pros being it's ours, we order it, it's come straight from the factory. The cons, we haven't been inside the model that we're looking at. We haven't been able to bounce around in it and all that good stuff. The next train of thought is waiting until we get back to the United States to go to the dealerships or go to the shows and then look inside the models and decide which one we like for sure. Like I said before, we're pretty set on the one we want, but we haven't been inside it. So the pros of this are, obviously, we get back there, we can walk through it and all that good stuff. The con for this one is, we've heard from some of the dealerships that we watch their videos on and that we keep track of for RVs, that they're having record sales right now due to the virus. So they're pumping out sales at like 300% or better right now. So our worry with waiting is when we get back to the US, there won't be any left and we'll have to order anyway without being able to see it. So again, we need your help. If you don't mind, put a comment about what you think we should do in the comments section. Should we go ahead and buy it sight unseen? Should we wait? And maybe why? Why you think what you think we should do.
Another thing that I was thinking of as a pro or con, it could go either way. When we're walking around an RV show or an RV dealership, we could maybe say, oh, what's that one over there? I haven't seen that one before. We can go see it and like that one better than the one that we've chosen. And then maybe we'll think, oh, well, maybe we should consider this. So right now we kind of have our mind made up. But when we get back and see all these fancy ones, we could just go crazy and start over. We've researched and changed our minds so many times on what we want. And now we're pretty set, but who knows what's going to happen if we wait till we get back to the U.S.
I really don't think we would change our mind. I did mention we had RVs before. We have had two. Both of them were bumper pull, however. So keep that in mind when you're giving us your help in the comments section. Also, do you have anything else?
Yes, one more thing is we need your help. Anyone who has bought in Texas or knows about buying in Texas, we were told that there's something called we were told that there's something called the franchise law. So it says that if we buy an RV in Texas, we can only have it serviced for warranty work at the dealership that we purchased it through. So we're not going to be staying in Texas the whole time. We're going to be traveling all over the U.S. and we would like to have our warranty work performed wherever we go instead of having to go back to Texas for whatever warranty issue we have. So what do you know about the franchise law? Is there a better state to buy from? Let us know in the comments.
I find it hard to believe that a state would make you do warranty work at a place where you purchased a specific RV. That would be like me going to Ford and buying a truck at Bob's dealership and only being able to take it back to Bob's dealership for work, no matter where I am. So if I buy that truck in Texas and I decide to go to Maryland to visit a buddy of mine and it breaks, I have to get it towed all the way back to Texas or whatever to get worked on. I find that hard to believe. I haven't done a lot of research on this yet. She has heard it in a couple of posts in groups. So we still have to do some research on that. But if you guys can help us figure that out prior to us having to dig into that and do all the research, that would be awesome. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. If you like this, guys, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. That's the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to get notifications of when we actually post another video, go ahead and ring that little bell icon down below as well. So if you're still here, thanks for staying till the end. And now Allison is going to tell you about our big purchase as promised.
In our last video, we told you we had made a huge purchase. So now let me tell you what that is. So before we even bought our RV, we bought a place to park it. We bought a 1,000 Trails membership.
We bought it from, or actually we bought it used. This isn't going to be a 1,000 Trails video. We may make one of those down the road. If you're unaware of what Thousand Trails is, it's a membership that you buy up front and then you pay yearly dues, and you can stay in their parks for no additional charge. So that's what we bought. That's what we're planning on using down the road, at least for the foreseeable future, as we move into full-time RVing.
Yay!
72 days.
Oh, 72 days till Buc-ee's! Woo! Can't wait, Buc-ee's and Whataburger.
72 days until we retire. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye!
Bye.